there, Gemini. How are we doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading. This one, oh goodness, this one is going to be for Monday, August 11th through Thursday, August 14th. I'll be back on Wednesday to do the bonus readings, like always. Get you through your weekend then. Is that it? This is for my Geminis. Yeah, we're just going to pull cards and see what Spirit wants to bring up or talk about, and we'll go from there, okay? Well, that was crazy. What happened there? Okay, that's what we'll go with. There we go. Geminis, Geminis, Geminis. Okay, Gemini. What you got today? Let's see. We have 4 of Cups. Okay, followed by the 8 of Pentacles. And then I have the 2 of Pentacles. That's your recent past or your backstory. Currently, I have you at the Queen of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles. Oh, 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, and then the 3 of Cups. Got it. And in the near future, we're looking at the Chariot. Oh, one at a time. Come on now. King of Wands and 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck for this one, the High Priestess. Okay, Gemini, what do you got going on? Okay, the High Priestess for the undercurrent here. The High Priestess could be telling you you need to lean more on your intuition or something, that your intuition's trying to talk to you and maybe you're not listening. More times than not, though, basically the High Priestess is the keeper of the secrets. So often it speaks of a situation that is a secret or something that's being kept secret from you or a secret you're keeping from others. Normally it has something to do with something in that realm. So that is the undercurrent to the entire reading. So we'll see how it plays in as we go. Card at the center of your read is the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is normally something that you are trying to hold on to, even though it is something that no longer serves you. So it is something that you truly need to let go of because it's not doing you any good, right? But still you hang on to it, and you're hanging on to it for dear life for some reason, it looks like. Okay? Okay, so we'll see how these play in as we go. We're going to start with the past, where I have the 4 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the challenge is the 2 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups would tell me that you are currently dissatisfied. Nothing about your current dynamic is what you wanted it to be necessarily. Either it's not moving fast enough, or it's moved too fast, or something's gone awry, okay? You had a plan, it is not following the plan. So you have a sense of dissatisfaction, disappointment, disillusionment, whatever. It's the discard. So that's what you're at right there. In the recent past, this is how you were feeling. 8 of Pentacles. So you were feeling this sense of disappointment or disillusionment, whatever, towards something that you felt you had invested wholly in. So this is something you had totally invested in with the 8 of Pentacles. Okay? You had put all your eggs into one basket, and now that basket is disappointing you or whatever. Okay? Dissatisfied. All right. And the challenge here is there's no sense of balance with the 2 of Pentacles. There's just no sense of balance. No matter how hard you try, you can't seem to attain a sense of balance in this situation or in your life in general right now, it looks like, okay? Okay, and we're still dealing with whatever this secrecy thing is. We'll figure that out as we go. Okay, so that's your recent past. Couldn't change it if we wanted to. However it's played out is what's affecting the rest of this reading. But it is the past, so there we go. Now currently, where are we at? So currently you're sitting in the Queen of Wands. So you are the person that when you see what you want, you go after it, you get it, period. Biggest drawback to the Queen of Wands is she has a tendency to not care who she steps on to get what she wants. And then once she achieves whatever it was she was after, it ends up being taken from her over bad karma, right? Over the karma she's built up in trying to get there. So it's something to always be mindful of. But it's saying that you're presenting right now in the Queen of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is what I told you about. It's you hanging on to something that you know no longer serves you. So even though you know something is no good for you, or you know it's not going anywhere, or you know you should let it go, you're using the Queen of Wands and the fact that she gets what she wants to continue to hang on to something that it's just holding you back. It's not helping you move forward in any way, okay? And then the challenge here becomes the 3 of Cups. Now the challenge being the 3 of Cups makes me feel like, and the secrecy card over here makes me feel like either you are chasing something that isn't available, okay? And so you are the third party into a situation and you're refusing to let go. Or you're in a situation where you know that the person you're with has a third party. And so you should leave, and you're continuing to stay anyways. Okay? Either way, that's where the secrecy is coming in here. There's something here that's being kept hush-hush. Although I think that, at least intuitively, you know what this is. But from one angle or the other, okay, flip and switch it where it fits for you. You are continuing to hold on to something that you know is basically toxic and not helping you grow, right? From whichever direction this is coming from. Whether it's you that has the third party, you're with somebody and you are the third party, or you know that your partner has a third party. However it works out, there's three people in something that should have two, it looks like. Okay? All right, that's where you're at currently. Okay. Okay, where are we going in the near future? I have the Chariot, the King of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Chariot, you could be dealing with the Cancer. That's possible. Who else do I have out here? Pisces for the High Priestess. That's it so far. Anyways, so it could be a Cancer, who knows. But the Chariot's all about forward motion and some sort of victory. Falling out under the Queen of Wands and the Four of Cups. So I feel like with those three going in order, what we're saying is that you can have whatever you want. So you've gone after what you want, and you've found it to be totally dissatisfying. You were victorious in getting what you wanted, but it wasn't satisfying. Okay, King of Wands. King of Wands is who you're dealing with, it feels like. That is somebody who is natural born leader, charismatic, very adventuresome, impossible to tie down usually. Definitely a wandering eye with the King of Wands. So that would seem that the King of Wands is, that's what you're holding on to for dear life with the Four of Pentacles, and that's what you feel you're totally invested in, so you're refusing to let go. Okay? Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is the challenge here. That is because you still have a desire to collaborate with this person, even though you know they're not faithful, is what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to me. Or you know they're not available. Either you know they're not faithful, or you know they're not available. Either way, they're not being faithful, because they're coming through as King of Wands in my book. Okay? What else we got? Behind the High Priestess, I have the Five of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So what you're telling me is that even though there's secrecy surrounding the situation, you still consider it to be your wish fulfillment, even though it leaves you with a sense of loss and regret on the regular. That's what you get with it, okay? Okay, let's see. We'll get three more and then do the days. This feels like a repetitive message for you guys, Gemini. I think we've had this exact message a few times, kind of, so. There you go. I guess at least you are staying true to what you've decided you want, right? Okay, gotta give you that. We got the Ten of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Cups. This is somebody that you've made your mind up you want to build with. You want to build a legacy with them. With the Hierophant, either you have a higher level of commitment with this person that you're refusing to let go of, or that's what you're after, okay? The Queen of Cups is because you are not adhering to the boundaries that you've set. So you've told them, if you do X, Y, I'm going to do Z or whatever. If you do A, B, and C, you're going to get D, and then you're not doing it. They do A, B, and C, and you just say, oh, well, next time. You know, it's not getting you very far in the direction you want to go. Okay, three more. I've got the Ace of Cups, the Devil, and the Ten of Swords. I mean, there's a huge betrayal here, and you know it. You know, they keep promising you a new beginning, a new start. And with the Devil here, you know that's never going to happen. Not the way you want it to. Okay? Sorry, I'm not trying to be harsh. I just read the cards I've got. Okay, for Monday, I've got the Fool and the Eight of Cups. This is you starting to finally consider that maybe you should walk away, I think. Tuesday, I've got the Nine of Wands and the Page of Coins. So you're trying to figure out if you can build a new foundation on your own. You know what I'm saying? With the Nine of Wands, you're just feeling wounded and you're tired of feeling that way. Wednesday, I have the Ten of Wands and the Moon. So Wednesday, it's more things done in the dark seem to be floating to the light, right? And with the Ten of Wands, it's just a never-ending heavy burden. Thursday, I have the Three of Swords and the Seven of Wands. That is you feeling incredibly heartbroken and very defensive. So, there you have it, Gemini. I don't know. No matter what the cards say, go out and make it the best week you possibly can. Like I said, I feel like this message is on repeat because I feel like I've given it to you a bunch of times. At some point, I think you will tire of the abuse, really, and move yourself into a better situation, hopefully. But for now, it's free will, so you keep riding the roller coaster. That's what I got. Okay, hey, if anybody's looking for a private reading, send me a message. I'll get you the details. I'll never reach out to you first. If somebody does, that's not me. It's a scam. All right? All right, Gemini. Thank you.